Hi guys, I'm back home and I wanted to put together the charcuterie board for you. My board has cheese, meat, and some grains as well as a little bit of fruit. There's not a wrong way or a right way to do this, and the more colorful, the prettier it is, because you always eat with your eyes first. So take a seat, relax, and here's my version. Okay, so here is the selection that I have. And I picked all this up at Trader Joe's just because we love it, and they have everything you need, and we were so buy it. I have blueberries, strawberries, grapes. I have some banana chips as well as some wheat thins. Over there we have 3 types of cheeses. I did a goat cheese. It's an herb mix. Parmesan for a little bit of salt. Cheddar. We also have a couple of different styles of meat. And that's about it. I also went to Dollar Tree and bought tray because I wanted it to be something that looked nice, but I could leave it and toss it and not have to worry about bringing back my own trays. So here we go. So I'll probably just take one sleeve of it and put it around here, and I'm gonna do 2 layers just because it'll help me. All right, and now I am going to pull out some of the prosciutto, and probably not gonna use all the meat in this. So I am actually rolling the prosciutto so that I can have more space on my tray. And I will arrange that a little bit nicer here in a moment. How is everyone's Saturday going? I'd love to hear what you're up to this week. And and after I do this prosciutto, I am going to add a little bit of pepperoni, and then I'm going to group the cheese. And one thing I will let you know is with this prosciutto, because they are wider pieces, I will probably cut them in the middle. That way more people have an opportunity to sample it. But here we go. And then some of these are so small you can't really roll them, but we will try and make them look as pretty as possible. And typically with my boards, I put it on a wooden cheese board. So sorry, I'm gonna reach over for scissors because it doesn't want to open. So this is some of the pepperoni. And again, like I said, I'm gonna do a couple layers of that. And I will add one more salami over here. This is a wider salami. Some people like to, here it is actually, roll it with the cheese. So I'm gonna actually layer it with some of the cheese. Just equal parts. And I'm gonna put the white up a little bit just to start adding color in there and breaking this up. And now I'm going to do the cheese. And with boards, a lot of people will have it pre-cut or they'll flake it. And sometimes they just leave it whole so that you can take the serving you want. So what I will probably do is actually put a piece of the block on it, and people can cut their own. And our host has a knife that we can use for that. And then I'll probably flake a few pieces. I'm not gonna do like a pretty cut. I'm actually just gonna break it for a chunk of the block just to show a little bit of fun. And so when I'm flaking, actually what I'm doing, this is just a paring knife. I'm going on the corner and you just stick the tip in and rotate it and you get little chunks for a little bit of flake, and that'll help people come on in and sample. So there's a little bit of the cheddar along with this provolone. The white's the provolone. I am going to place the goat cheese a little bit over because I'm gonna put some grapes right here in the middle. And I'm actually gonna do this whole log. This one is, like I told you, with some of the fine herbs. And again, I got a lot of stuff from Trader Joe's just because I love the one-stop shop and they have yummy products and they're affordable. So before I do the parm, like I said, we had already washed these grapes, and I am actually gonna snip this in the middle. And I'm gonna do this a little bit chunkier piece, place it down, break it up, start to add a little bit of color to our board. And I'm gonna pull over some strawberries now. And I'm not gonna cut these or pull the stem off, just so it'll allow people an opportunity to grab it easier. And I am gonna take a few of the smaller pieces and put on top just to layer. And I'm not gonna overload this tray. There's gonna be a lot of people bringing goodies for us to eat, but this is just a little bit of a sample. And now that I have this put out, like you can see, it's starting to take shape. It's looking pretty. I am gonna flake a little bit more cheddar here because I don't like that gap. So while I do that, perfect. Okay, so there's that. I am now gonna open up our Parmesan, which I love Parm. You can do a lot of different cheeses, and we just try to kind of do something a little different. This is, the main entree is gonna be Italian food, so I wanted it to be more driven towards that type of food. But again, I'm gonna just do these shards of Parm, not do a full block, just drop it in there. Another good idea too would be if you just wanted to do like a cheese with a spread and have some meats on the side. You can buy the Boursin cheese and then buy some fig preserve and put it on top. It's delicious. But that is just what I'm gonna do with that sampling. And I'm now going to add some banana chips just to add a little more sweetness. And because the Parm and banana chips are similar in color, I'm gonna drop a few blueberries in here, well, more than a few, to help add with color. And then our wheat crackers, we will just put in a bowl next to it for people to grab. But this is one way you can set up a board There are many different ways to do it, but this is our finished product for the evening. Let me remove this, and there you go.